Hey guys, it's Ray. How's it going? I want to talk about some article that I saw, and then it's about the train driver. And then, okay, I'm gonna read the article. JR train driver apologized for reading on stopped train. And then, yeah, yeah, on this October, the driver of JL Hokkaido train was stopped at Otaru station for about 8 minutes. It was a local train, and these types of trains sometimes have to wait at stations for some some time to let express trains pass. And then, yeah, while waiting, the driver decided to read a book he had brought with him about trains. And although the train was stopped and there were no incidents or delays, as a result, a passenger saw him reading and wasn't very happy. The driver, yeah, and the driver got in trouble with JL Hokkaido, his company, for not devoting himself to his work. And then the company has apologized for the incident. Yeah. And yeah, there's a different views about the incident. Some people said driver shouldn't have been reading while he was at work, but others said he should be able to do what he wants while the train is stopped. And yeah, I know there's rules of his company, and he actually he broke his company's rules. And of course, um train drivers are responsible for people's life. If they have accident, it's terrible. But in this case, in my opinion, he's just reading a book, and yeah, and it's about trains. um and if you know if some accident happens, he can just put the put the book, and then he just do something to do it. And then, yeah, so I don't know. um yeah, it's not a big deal, right? What I want to say is that that kind of atmosphere, or that kind of opinion, like the the customer said, it's really Japanese thing, I guess. And like, like you should follow the rules specifically, like, and yeah, I think, I mean, I know, um, because of this, we have good aspects, like how Japanese trains arrive all on time always, things like that. But on the other side, on the other hand, that kind of atmosphere um, brings bad bad atmosphere. I mean, like people feel like they're judged, they're always watched, things like that. So sometimes sometimes people can't do what they want because of that kind of atmosphere. Like, it, it's not specific like rules things, but like people, many people in Japan feel like we do we should do like same thing, not special thing, like not different way from other people's, things like that. And yeah, and also um, the people who reported the incident to driver's company, uh, I mean, he or she will, like, has he or she never breaked some rules or things like that? Yeah. It's really um I mean, when I when I went to Canada, and then I stayed there for a year when I was young, and then I really surprised that, like, yeah, like bus driver. I took a bus, and then the driver stopped the bus, and then I I thought, I was like, what the hell? There's no bus stop, and then why we stopped here? And then and then the driver um got off the bus, and then he went to, I mean, he went to like, how can I say, hot dog stand, and then he bought hot hot dog, and then he just came back to bus, and then he just um starting did driving, and then I I really confused, but nobody cared, I guess. And yeah, I don't know, it's kind of 20 years ago, so I don't know, if they do now. It's there's um I don't know, but yeah. Well, yeah, like bus driver had um his own, how can I say, the um CD player, and then he just yeah, he he just played music that he likes, and then yeah, and I think it's not just for bus driver, like, I don't know, like bank or I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, some, yeah, that kind of office. And then I went that kind of office. I went to that kind of office, and then yeah, they they have they had their own um, like CD player or something, and then they just enjoyed listening to music while they're walking. Mm, yeah. And then if they, I mean, if people in Japan do that, it, it definitely, like, um, they they got fired um immediately. Even 20 years ago or 30 years ago, I guess. But yeah, when I saw that in Canada, I thought it's really really like um awesome. I mean, like, they're relaxed, and the atmosphere is, yeah, like, yeah, no, yeah, really relaxed, and yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Maybe that kind of relaxed atmosphere will cause some problem or something, but okay. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.